cook a variety of dishes, but may not be able to handle pork for religious reasons. Suggested monthly wage, $580 to $650. Some public holidays and alternate Sundays off. New. The Myanmar maid. She will need some training, especially about living in high-rise apartments and other aspects of city life. But if you are on a budget, the Myanmar girl is a cost-effective option. Suggested monthly wage. Please inquire. Cora supposes Merry Maids has a friendlier environment than those agencies on the first floor of this quiet shopping plaza. In brightly lit storefront windows, the maids on the first floor perform their skills for potential passing clients. They run cordless irons over men's office shirts and wipe counters in the same circular motion all afternoon. There is a model kitchen outfitted with a fridge and a sink where one maid is stationed, rinsing dishes under an imaginary flow of water. Every surface is already as glossy as a pamphlet, and a slick-haired woman wearing a fitted black blazer struts between the maids, nodding her approval. As Cora and Mom Elizabeth passed one of those agencies on their way upstairs, Mom Elizabeth muttered, "There's no need to be so literal," and twitched her shawl over her shoulders. Cora nodded, and then wondered if that was too much agreement. Maybe Mum was trying to test her. Who was Cora to criticize the way the agencies advertised their services? So she shook her head, as if this action would neutralize her response. Except then, it looked as though she was disagreeing with her mum. "Are you all right, Cora?" Mom Elizabeth asked. Cora brought her hand to the back of her neck. "Just having stiff neck, Mum," she said, and right away she wondered if this sounded like a complaint about the pillows in her room, which were comfortably firm. Luckily, Mom Elizabeth didn't seem to notice, as she became preoccupied with searching her purse for her buzzing phone. "You go on, Cora. I'm on my way," she said. Riding the escalator up, Cora watched two maids in the window of the first-floor agency pantomiming a scene of a nanny feeding a child. The maid dressed as the child wore a Paw Patrol bib and clapped as the nanny scooped air out of a plastic bowl and brought it to her mouth. Plain flour, rice flour, salad dressing, sugar, sliced cheese, breakfast cereal. Does Mom Elizabeth have allergies? These are things Cora will have to guess at, or wait for Mom Elizabeth to reveal. Hopefully it won't take long. Some employers shroud their preferences in mystery and contradiction for years. Others are prepared with long lists of dislikes. Mom Elizabeth has been chatty since Cora's arrival, though not in ways that are relevant to Cora's grocery list. Cora knows about her daughters. Jacqueline, a banker who lives in River Valley with her Swiss fiancé, and Cecilia, who is at university in New York. "She's on a 6-year undergraduate track," Mom Elizabeth said, with an eyebrow raised. "Do you have children?" Mom Elizabeth asked, and Cora thought about the picture on her phone of her nephew Raymond in the restaurant where they celebrated her birthday. He had died later that night, and she had not been able to look at that picture since. "No children," she said. Mom Elizabeth's late husband was Harold Lee, the founder of Lee's Copy. He passed away 2 years ago in a tragic car accident. I helped him here and there with the business, but for the most part, I've been... She paused and slipped Cora a smile, as if there were some joke between them. "I've been Mrs. Lee," she said. That was several days ago, and Mom Elizabeth still hasn't told Cora yet what her job will entail. Not that Cora needs a detailed job description. She knows the general needs of a household: cooking meals, making the beds, dusting, scrubbing the toilets, hosing the grit off the cars in the driveway, lighting the mosquito coil.